Welcome back, everybody, to a new episode of the Too Good Podcast here on Spotify because we never figured out how to get it on Apple or Apple Music or whatever the fuck Apple does that Apple is. I am one half of your host, Sandro X2, aka the Sand That Rocks, aka the Sand That Box, aka the Sand That Fox. What does the fox say? Just kidding, I fucking hate that song. I just saw Trey fucking roll his eyes. But Trey, you're here too.
I I was mentally for a second there, and I fucking checked out as soon as you said that. Man, I had my whole little thing. You just derailed my intro. I'm Trey Pew Pew, and welcome back to Two Good Content Podcasts, guys.
Very.
Is this even a round table? Can we
It's
call it?
not a round
No,
table, man. We're more like a trapezoid at this. No, we're not even a trapezoid.
it's like a just it's two dudes sitting on one side of the table.
It's like a. It's like a very awkward like dinner. Like I invited you over, and like it's like, hey, I got some good food over here, and then you come over here, and it's like a big fucking long table, like obnoxiously big, like 12 feet long, and like you're sitting at one end, I'm sitting at one end, and you're like, all right, this is fine. Like, or actually, all right, this is fine, because you got to yell because it's a long table, right? So like,
Yes.
so like, and you're like, what's for dinner? And I was just like, it's coming out now, and it's fucking like TV dinners, like Hungry Men. That's
Wow.
what this is. What, you don't like
Now I
Hungry
feel
Men?
like we're now I feel like I'm gonna be disappointed by this too.
No, 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 no. Hungry Men's fine. Hungry Men's fine.
It's okay. I mean, you're still gonna be a little disappointed when you open the fridge.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's fine. But yes, it is just me and Trey. Truth be told, a little bit off the top right now. It's been a while since we recorded a podcast, but we have tried, and let me explain really quick. Just really quick. Um, Pete's gone. Pete's not here. It's just me and Trey. He left to go do adult things. That's cool. That's life. It is what it is. We went a big old spiel about it the last quote unquote episode, but like I said, we recorded like what 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
It's about 2 weeks by now. Yeah,
Yeah,
because it was the week before last. Yeah.
yeah. So like we recorded, and basically audio is just fucked up. My computer fucked up midstream, and Trey's computer
My
like
my audio was shit. I didn't do it right at the beginning. It was my fault.
no, don't blame yourself, man. It was just like trial and error. I mean, like, but we did. We talked a lot about Dragon Ball Super. That's basically what that whole episode was about. It's about Dragon Ball Super and the love of
Hmm.
Dragon Ball Z in a nutshell. That's what it was. And part of it was saved miraculously, and I made it to a YouTube video that you can watch right now on Too Good Content Universe YouTube. And it's about all the Dragon Ball movies ranked worst to best according to Kotaku, but so like I said according to Kotaku so that in case people are mad about this ranking, we didn't fucking make the ranking. It was Kotaku. So if you get any hate, if we get any hate, it's actually on them, not on us. You see what I did there? You see?
Yeah,
Fucking
I actually
harass.
have a little I actually have a little comment to make on that because I got some feedback from a listener
All right.
about how upset he was that we do not consider the OVAs to be movies.
Look, man, they're not. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like I don't consider them
That's what I
movies,
said.
man.
It's not even that we don't consider them movie. They're just factually not movies. They were released on TV. They were syndicated and everything. They were a special little event, and they didn't get put on video until people wanted them on video. And
That's
yeah,
like saying that like the Great Pumpkins Charlie Brown and like fucking the Christmas Charlie Brown episode. Basically any Peanut special that's like a holiday special. That's like saying that those are movies.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
not. They're not
Which they're
movies.
not.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is not a movie. Frosty the Snowman is not a movie. Frosty the Snowman 2, Frosty's Revenge is not a movie. Oh wait, that is a movie. It's a horror movie. Don't watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, wait. I that's is that the cover with the lenticular thing on the front that was
Yeah,
always at
yeah,
Blockbuster?
yeah, yeah.
I've always been trying to figure out what the name of that movie was.
Here's a little fun.
Anyway,
Here's a little.
sorry, Juan. They're not movies, dude. They're OVAs.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Before we move on, I just want to mention something about Jack, that Frosty's a Snowman horror movie. At one point, he takes the carrot from his face and then puts it as downstairs, and he's just like, "Check it out, I got a penis." Anyway, moving on. That's a
I want to see it now.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Halloween's coming up. It's almost here. All right. But yeah, that is what it is. Check that out. Too Good Content Universe YouTube. Like and subscribe. Leave some comments. Also follow us on Instagram at two underscore take a shot. That's what that's what another podcast who says whenever they have like a little fibble. They're like, take a shot. Just like calm yourself
Don't take
down.
don't take their gimmick, dude.
I'm not gonna take their gimmick. It's just a habit. All right. But anyways, also follow us on two underscore good underscore content underscore universe on Instagram, and we're gonna start using that because Pete owned that. We got the password. We just need to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
we can totally put little announcements on there and stuff like that a lot easier, and we can post links to our actual episodes and stuff. So
that's right. It's coming this week because we're doing it right now. That's not saying it's coming this week. And
yeah,
then also follow us on Facebook at Two Good Content Universe. And those are all the plugs. We'll plug our own stuff towards the end. And yeah, it's a new era, so to speak. It's just me and Trey. There are gonna, like we talked about, getting, I guess you could say, guests or people filling in some episodes. But when it comes, it comes. I'm not gonna say when. Could be the next episode. Who knows? Trey, it's probably gonna be the next episode. All right.
okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah. 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 All right. Great. Great. But yeah, like so we got stuff down the pipeline and everything. But yeah, Trey, what you been up to, man?
Uh, Honestly, not much. I put in like 12 hours into Cult of the Lamb this past week.
Great stream. Did you
It
stream
was
that?
sick. No, no, no.
You
That's
joined the
the
other thing.
I streamed Made of Skur
Made
this
of
past
score.
Monday.
That
That
shit.
one that one I'm excited to get back into, but I just forgot to schedule it for today. So
Well, no, that's a. I've never heard of that game, and then I looked it up and I watched you play. I'm just like, it was fine at first, and then that thing happened. I was just like, nope, this is pretty fucked up. Like,
yeah, it got a little weird very fast. But yeah, Cult of the Lamb. If you guys like Animal Crossing and Binding of Isaac and everything in between that, play that game. It's amazing.
so yeah, I've heard a lot about Call of the Lamb. People are already saying it's like Game of the Year contender. Would you say that? I'm
No,
serious. I'm dead ass serious. Some people have said it's already Game of the Year contender, but
it's good, but it's not done. It needs an end game. I beat the game about 2 days ago, and there's not much to do afterwards.
oh, nombre. All right, well,
hmm No, they're working on it. It's Devolver Digital. It's Massive Monster. They're fantastic with their games. They created Hades, and to them, Hades is their gold standard. So they're gonna try and do the same thing with Cult of the Lamb, which I'm looking forward to.
that's some good shit. And yeah, Devolver Digital, man, they're fantastic.
hmm
Remember back in the day at PAX South, they always have a booth. You always get cool things over there. R.I.P. PAX South, we miss you.
I never gone, but I plan to, and then
Cancelled.
yeah.
No, that's cool, man. I've just been recently trying to like just catch up on everything, like reading manga wise, and then like reading, or not reading, but like watching like these shows that just came out. We got a new like Lord of the Rings show. We got a new freaking Game of Thrones show. But let's talk about Lord of the Rings briefly, really quick. Did you see that show?
Yeah, yeah. I binged the first two episodes and tuned in on Wednesday to watch the new one, then realized they didn't put a new episode out till Friday, got upset and waited till Friday and watched it.
Okay, like full disclosure, I haven't finished the third episode because I'm not gonna lie, dude. I had a long fucking weekend. I put that shit on and then like it's like let me watch this up, and I fell asleep about the part where they're talking about that Starman, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Starman.
Yeah, so like but no, like I like the show. People don't like the show, and I'm gonna go and tell you right now, it's not that bad. Get over it. If you're
Yeah.
like very upset about the color of their skin tones for certain races in the show, I mean, who gives a fuck, to be quite honest? Because I mean, who cares, you know?
No, yeah. Unfortunately, there's a lot of controversy around the show for those who don't know about there being colored elves and dwarves and stuff because there wasn't any in the Peter Jackson movies.
Hey, but did you know that elves and dwarves, like the dwarves in this show, are not real? You know, they're not real. So what does it matter? Why are you all upset?
Yep. Yeah.
And
So,
who
and
get
it sucks. It honestly sucks because one of the more likable characters in the show is Black, and she did amazing.
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
She was awesome. I loved her, and yeah, that was also what one of the first female dwarves shown on screen too,
hmm
which
that's
I guess
groundbreaking on its own.
yeah, I know. I guess incels aren't loud enough or whatever to get over the racist because I didn't hear anybody bitching about that.
Yeah.
So
And what a great word to use, incel. Yeah, fucking get over yourself if you're upset by this shit. Hey, I've seen females upset by it too. Who gives a
yeah,
fuck? It's just that fandoms are toxic. All fandoms are toxic, man. There's always gonna
and
be that one thing that's just like, this isn't my blah 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 blah. Like, who cares, dude? Get
that
a
leads me to
life.
a question for you. That I got a question for you, Andy.
Sure,
What is the worst fandom
dude.
in your opinion? In your opinion?
You see, like, I think, in my opinion, the worst fandom is probably Star Wars.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It probably is, just because like I'm part of that fandom because I love Star Wars, and we're gonna talk about Star Wars in this episode.
Mhm.
We're gonna go over all the D23 jargon
Yeah, yeah.
in just a bit. But yeah, like that's a super toxic fandom, and like I just don't understand like why, like who gives a fuck. I mean, like I should come. I've complained about one of these movies, like of the new trilogy, and it's not the movie you think, but like I'm like I'm no better, but I'm like it's not for me no more. You know what I mean? It's where like Star Wars nowadays is not for me, so to speak. It's for like an 11-year or 12-year old kid that's like try getting their grasp with their imagination.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
that new trilogy, it speaks to them. That's great, fantastic. So, but it like just that new trilogy is not for me. I'm not the target audience no more. But then, I mean, I could get in a whole thing, but I'm not. But that's
No,
also
not
that's
really.
that's also how it is with this like Ring of Power. It's really not for us no more. We had our fun. We were around for like Lord of the Rings the trilogy, and for better or worse, we were around for the Hobbit trilogy. And this is not really for us. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like
Yeah.
we don't really we have not like we already know the end game. You know what I mean?
For every one of us or whatever who was a longtime Lord of the Rings fan and kind of a fan of the Hobbit movies, uh, we got into our fandoms already. We got to see the some of the coolest parts of it or whatever, and now we were what 12? I think I was 12, 13 years old when I went to go see Fellowship of the Ring.
You know what? I was telling to someone this over the weekend.
Hmm.
I never watched those movies in high school when they came out.
Really?
I never fucking watched them. I'm not gonna
No.
like I said, I'm a Star Wars fan, and I guess we could say this is a toxic fandom thing of me when I wasn't that I guess mature enough. I'm just like Lord of the Rings. This looks stupid, man. Like Star Wars is where it's at. I was one of those people. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, yeah. And
So-
me, I was the opposite. I went and saw. I was never a Star Wars fan growing up, but I went and saw Episode 1 with my dad, and then we saw Episode 2, and we didn't go see Episode 3.
that's
I,
fair. Episode three
I,
was the better of the. To be fair.
yeah, I think. But for Lord of the Rings or whatever, we were there opening night for Fellowship of the Ring and Two Towers and Return of the King and stuff, and like I said, we were 12, 15, and 17 years old or whatever when those movies came out, and now the show's coming out and it's for 12, 15, 17 year olds that are barely getting into or finding their niche and finding their fandom and stuff.
Yeah, man. So don't rain on their parade. Just let them be.
Yeah.
Let them be. If you're upset about the skin tones again, about these characters that don't even exist, you might be an asshole. There's another
Hmm.
word that starts with an R. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, you're just being a you're being a cunt. Don't be a cunt. Let people have fun.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could get mad, but just keep it to yourself. I guess is what I'm saying. I mean, we're all human.
y-
We're gonna get upset
y-
about anything.
my vote for worst fandom. The Pokemon fandom.
Really? Oh, really?
Dude, it's so bad, dude. I can't even be in their fucking in any of their forums or anything like that.
Again,
It's
that's for kids. Pokemon.
yeah,
It's aimed
yeah,
at
and it's
kids first and foremost.
yeah, and it's nothing but 30-year-olds or whatever pissed off that the game hasn't changed in 20 years. I'm like, if you're not having fun with the game anymore, you might need to stop playing it.
Exactly, dude. I mean, like, what's the last Pokemon game you played like from the start to finish? What's the
Me,
last game? Yeah,
Sword and Shield, the
Sword and
last
Shield.
ones. Hmm.
Deadass. Like, I played those games, but I never finished it. The last game I actually finished from like start to finish was like X and Y,
Hmm.
and that was a while ago, man.
Yeah, before Sword and Shield, it was X and Y, I think,
Yeah.
and then Sword and Shield, like I finished it and I was done with it. Like it's a fine game. It's it's Pokemon.
But yeah, dude, I understand. Like I understand like how you're into like Pokemon and everything, because like it's kind of like you just take it for what it is. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And like, but people like are really fucking into it, man. Like, there's actually a big group at work where I work at that have like a Pokemon Go, like I want to say gang, but they're all like, hey, you got they like literally dead. I'm not even kidding. Like four of them rolled up to me like, hey, you got Pokemon Go? I'm like, no. And then they're like, let's get out of here. Like, they just like,
They just snap their fingers away.
yeah, it's just like, what the hell, dude? They're gonna roll me? Like, what's going on, dude? Like, but yeah, they all play like Pokemon Go and everything, and I'm just like, dude, no, like,
Like
I,
it's fine. It's fine for people to like that stuff, but it's not okay for them to not let other people like it.
yeah, dude, like I felt
Like
judged.
gatekeeping,
No, that,
like yeah, like fan. It's the worst. But we're getting way too off track. Let's be a little more positive about what came out because Rings of Power was good, and we had a lot of other really cool news that come out of these. Well, for these shitty fandoms.
yeah, man, like we could do a whole episode of Toxic Fandoms. Like I'm also part of the wrestling fandom, and right now it's in shambles, just because of a certain event that happened at AEW last weekend. But like, you know, you see in wrestling they call something like a work if it's fake, and then they call it a shoot if it's real. And everyone thought what happened was a work, but it turned out to be a shoot, so it was like very real. But people got suspended. But anyways, but again, it's like we could do a whole thing about toxic fandoms. I think one day we will. I think we should
Yeah,
one
yeah,
day.
that's not a bad idea. We can
Just
talk about the shitty things we've heard. Oh man, we can talk about the Sonic fandom.
you know what? I actually read something on Reddit. Like I think today it was just like someone like it was like ask Reddit like what's one fandom that's actually like not that bad but gets like a bad rep, and one of the top comments was Sonic. It's just like the thing with Sonic is most of the fans are very wholesome, but then you'll get that one motherfucker or those couple of motherfuckers that just like
That's what I wanted to talk about. I've met Sonic fans. They're not too bad, but there's the ones that are really really bad.
like Christian.
Okay, you said it, not me.
We should do a whole episode on Christian, bro.
God, dude, that's dark.
Yeah, it is dark. That's pretty fucked up. But no, let's let's move. I mean, look, I hate to say this because like we brought up toxic fandoms,
Hmm.
but like a lot of this shit that I'm about to bring up right now, news wise, from D23 has to do with toxic fandoms.
Hmm.
But before we get into that, I just want to throw this out there: the new Game of Thrones show, again another toxic fandom thing. The new one, House of Dragon, not bad. I actually quite love it.
Damn it, Andy.
I do, dude. Like,
I'm trying so hard to fucking avoid it, dude, because I'm really fucking salty about it.
well, like here's this is what I would recommend if you haven't started watching it. Wait till the season ends. So let me basically take the hit for you in case it sucks. All right.
I got you. Okay.
But so far, it's good shit, which
All right.
is saying something. But yeah,
I don't like what's his name's wig.
who Matt Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hate it too, dude. Like his
It's
fucking
like it's
it's
worse than Orlando Bloom's in The Hobbit.
but dude, like yeah, dude, he's like he has like a 10 head, and I wouldn't say it's like a 5 head. It's just like
Dude, it's so it's like It's like the wig is sitting at the top of his head like a yarmulke. It's crazy.
Like a yarmulke. Incredible. But yeah, I mean, that's let's just get into it
Yeah.
about the D23 stuff and everything, man. So
Um,
D oh, go ahead.
explain what D23 is exactly for those that don't know.
So D23 is a convention that happens every year in probably California, I think. I believe so. And
It makes
basically,
sense.
it's just like it's kind of like Comic-Con, but it's only Disney. All right? So that's it, man. It's just Disney stuff. Disney owns quite a bit of few things, as you know. So it's just like one of those things where it's just like, all right, well, what's going on with Indiana Jones? What's going on with Pixar? What's going on with Star Wars? What's going on with, Marvels? That's basically what it is. And they call it D23. I just found this out about an hour before we started recording. I just found this out that D23 stands for because Disney was founded in 1923. So that's why they call it
Oh,
D23. I was just like,
I had no idea.
yeah, I didn't know that either. I was just like, why is it called D23? It's so
That's
that's what
kind of not a great name.
it is. It and like it's kind of like it's so freaking like surreal because they're celebrating next year 100 years of Disney. Ain't that insane, dude? a
Holy
hundred
shit! I didn't even think
years.
of that.
Yeah, dude. Like that they were like showing up like when people got to this like convention, they had like a whole little like, that whole with the castle and the star and
Yeah,
everything,
yeah, yeah.
but it's like all super extravagant now and everything. And then at the end it says like Disney and then like 100 years and it's just like god damn, dude.
PH6, boom.
How fucking
Dude, that's kind of scary, dude. Disney's been around for 100 years, man.
some
Watch,
just
in 1,000 years, people are gonna think. In 1,000, 2,000 years, if the world's still around and people are digging up old shit from back in the day, people are gonna think we worship them as gods.
yeah, probably. I was
There's
just
shit's everywhere.
I just imagine that next year for the 100th anniversary, they have like this special like closing ceremony with fucking Walt Disney and a cybernetic body just comes out. It's just like, "What's up, bitches? I'm back." like you know.
It's just some weird 100-year prophecy.
yeah, dude. He's just like, "I'm back, baby. Things are gonna change around here." And then like, boom, we get like all those fucked up Disney cartoons from back in the day. It's like, oh no.
Dude, I saw a TikTok of a black dude watching. God, wow! I didn't know it was that bad.
yeah, dude. Dumbo was pretty fucked up, man. That's the only thing that comes to mind right off the bat right now. But there was like a lot of examples of like Disney being like super fucked up in the day. But yeah, dude, this imagine he comes back and they're like, put him back in the freezer. We don't need this.
Like, oh. That's supposed to be saying that stuff, Grandpa.
exactly. Starts talking German all of a sudden. I was like, oh fuck, we gotta put him down now. That's just like fuck this. All right, but yeah, basically Disney, everybody, they they take all our money. I mean, it is what it is, man. We're cracking jokes about it right now, but I hate to say it, we're kind of Disney fanboys by default. As stupid as that sounds,
I mean, the shit that we like got bought by Disney, so I guess we like Disney.
that's right. So let's just get into it. Let's talk about games. They had a Disney Marvel Games showcase, and not a whole lot, to be quite honest. Very, very little. There is gonna be a poke, no, not Pokemon game. Well, it kind of is a Pokemon game. It's like a Marvel game called Marvel Snap, and it's just like you get like you know cards and be like battle with the cards. I'm not gonna lie, Trey. With a name called Marvel Snap, I dead ass thought it was like Pokemon Snap, but look with Marvel. Like you're
I
just
was waiting for you to talk about this. I saw Marvel Snap on the YouTube thumbnail and I stayed the fuck away from it.
okay. Well, I thought it was like that, but it's not. It's just like a card game thing. But I was just like, that would have been cool if you're. It would have been cool if it was like Pokemon Go and you're just like walking and then like augmented reality. It's like, oh shit, there's Spider-Man. Let me take photos. I don't fucking know, dude. That's an
Hey,
idea. Let's
I
patent
just
it.
yeah, I was about to say like Shut up. We just came up with something.
That's right. That's my idea. I'm trademarking it right now. Dibs. I dibs it. So,
Yeah, it's a journalist walking around New York, and you got to take pictures for JJ, but not always the Spider-Man.
but he really wants Spider-Man though. Like,
Yeah,
you get
the
extra
Spider-Man's like
points if you're
extra points.
Spider-Man. Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
You get like there's like a battle pass, and you unlocks like outfits, alternate outfits. Oh man. Okay.
You get a
Anyways,
Spider-Man backpack.
that's right. It's really stylish. But like, you have to equip the Miss Marvel backpack before equipping that. Otherwise, you don't unlock it.
I still haven't seen it.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just saying that because again, toxic fandoms and people hate Miss Marvel because no one could relate to white males can't relate to a 13-year-old Pakistani girl. So just saying.
Hmm.
Anyways, another game from Marvel. It's an untitled World War II game, starring Black Panther, but not T'Challa, but his dad, I think, or grandpa, and
Yeah,
Captain
yeah.
America. And it seems like it might be a four-player game from what I saw. There's a little silhouette. It was just like four heroes, two worlds, one war. So looks like a soldier, Black Panther, Captain America, and then what are those Black Panther woman called? The Dora
The, hmm.
them. It's them.
It's Black Panther's Royal Guard. It's the Royal Guard.
Yeah, so there you go. But yeah,
Dora Mahani.
Marat, something like that. I don't know. We're gonna get a lot of hate. Someone that really
Yeah,
again toxic
I don't want
fandoms.
to mispronounce. Yeah, I don't want to
Okay,
mispronounce that.
again toxic fandoms, dude. That's that's a theme of this episode, unintentionally, by the way.
We can name it that.
Unintentional toxic fandom episode. That's the title.
Yes.
All right, and then yeah, no release date. It's just like this game's happening, and that's kind of cool. I need more info though. Like
Yeah.
we all need more info.
Honestly, everything that they showed game wise and stuff like that, there were more teasers than anything except for Midnight Suns.
Yeah, I didn't show gameplay of that, didn't they?
I think so. I think they showed like extra stuff. I saw more than one video this time, so
I don't know.
probably more than a cutscene.
I'll be honest with you, I really don't care for XCOM, and it's like an XCOM game, so I'm probably gonna pass. I mean, I like the concept, like the team, but yeah,
Hmm.
probably gonna pass on that. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
those are all the Marvel video games. Um, they did announce something interesting for us '90s kids, because we're fucking radical. Oh, radical's an '80s term.
Hmm.
What was the '90s? Was it just rad? It was probably just rad.
Extreme. We
Extreme,
were
yeah.
extreme.
We were extreme, man. Yeah, yeah. We had a Gargoyles video game in the '90s on Sega Genesis, and they're remastering it.
No shit.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't see that announcement. That's cool.
Yeah, man. It's a remaster of the classic '90s platform. It's gonna be on all systems. All systems, man.
Was it even good?
I don't even remember. Like, someone must have thought it was good, and they're like, "We gotta
Yeah, they're
remaster this
like, you know what?
shit."
We're gonna do this for this guy.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, did they remaster like the Aladdin and like Lion King games like not too long ago?
Which I didn't get to play,
Yeah, fuck those
but I
games.
really liked.
Actually, I like Aladdin because I beat Aladdin. But
Oh,
fuck, fuck.
I beat Lion King on the Game Gear.
That I was about to say that doesn't count, but it probably does.
I
Take it
don't
back.
know if it does because I don't remember if it was the same or not. That game was fucking hard.
Yeah, all those Dizzy games are hard, man. Isn't that
Yeah.
ridiculous? That's
Yeah.
ridiculous. My dogs are barking. You see, I just look away and they stop. You see that?
That was weird.
Yeah, yeah, man. That's how it is. Anyways, going again. Besides Gargoyles, we got Tron Identity. It's a puzzle mystery game. Remember Tron? It's back.
Why?
I the Daft Punk soundtrack on Tron Legacy was pretty cool.
I heard I heard you say Tron was back, not Daft Punk.
All right, that's true. Yeah, Daft Punk is still broken up. Sorry, everybody. They're still broken up. Last I checked, and I did check for some reason. For some reason, this past Friday, I was just like
Just
Daft
double
Punk,
check.
Daft Punk 2022 question mark. Like, oh, they're still broken up. Never mind. Oh well. And then the Nintendo Switch announced a game called Disney Illusion Island, which is a co-op platformer that you can play
I
as
saw that
Mickey,
trailer.
Minnie, Donald, and Goofy, and that actually looks pretty cool.
I saw the trailer. It's got that real nice animation on the Cuphead, but like, what's that new cartoon that they have right now where they're drawn really? There's a new Disney cartoon where they're drawn super simply and stuff like that. It looks like the art's taken straight from there.
Dude, I don't know, dude. I don't watch none of those Disney cartoons except for
Yeah,
like for Bluey, but unironically because I don't have a kid. Don't ask why. Don't I watch a few episodes of Bluey. It's not bad. Did you freeze? What's going on?
no, I just don't know what to say to that. You said unironically, but I was like, that doesn't make it okay.
Look, man, a lot of parents like that show, and I can see why. That's all I'm saying. I don't have a kid, but like I can see why it's like, you know, it's entertaining for adults. That's all I'm saying. But like,
I,
no,
I
but
I
I
need to know the Mickey Mouse cartoon, the one that's going. There it is.
what's it called?
Is it the Disney short stuff?
You
Mickey
know,
Mouse shorts?
it might be that. It might exactly be that. They do have Mickey Mouse shorts on Disney Plus.
It's the same art style if you can see it.
No, I can see it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that looks legit. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
that it's and that's cool, man. Like, again,
Yeah, I like it. It looked interesting and fun, but simple platformer, get to play with three other people. That's always fun.
it's always fun. Exactly. And that's all for video games. People were upset because they didn't talk about no Spider-Man video game. They didn't talk about no Wolverine video game. But Sony owns that stuff. Sony's probably
Hmm.
like, that's our crap. Let us announce that.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Next on this little list, we'll move on to 20th Century Studios. And guess what they just talked about? They only talked about one thing. That's right,
What's
buddy.
that? What is it?
Avatar. It's
God
back.
damn it.
It's back, man. The blue people, not the last Airbender.
Hasn't it been back every year for the since the movie came out?
No, no, it hasn't, dude. We've been waiting for it, but now it's here. So they basically showed off a new trailer of Avatar: The Way of Water. Apparently, it looks very pretty. I mean, he's been working on it for James Cameron's been working on this movie for God knows how long. You know how long he's been working on this movie? Part three's already done. And then at the end of this presentation, he's just like, and by the way, everybody, Avatar 4 is in pre-production this winter. And it's just like, damn, dude. No wonder this. He's been shooting these movies like for the past decade.
Like,
And
dude needs to relax.
nah, dude, he's not gonna
Like, we haven't even
relax.
seen part two yet.
He's like, you're gonna love these damn movies. I made Alien. I made was it Alien or Aliens? He made one of those.
Both?
Okay, he did one of those, or maybe both.
I
But
think
yeah,
it did Alien. I
okay,
think
yeah,
it did Alien.
yeah. He's like, look, I made Alien. I made Terminator. I made fucking Titanic. You're gonna like this shit whether you like it or not. I also bought a submarine and did Titanic things in there. All right, trust me, bro. And then he hits his bong. So so yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, people like that first movie. It was okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was hyped up really hard. And it was really pretty to look at. But then I watched it on a TV at my house. I was like, you know what?
This looks like shit, man.
Yeah. No, no. It didn't look like shit. It just I don't know. It was made to be watched in a movie theater, I guess.
It was made to be watched like on an IMAX screen and wearing 3D glasses, man.
Yeah, that makes way more sense.
Dude, because I remember I watched that stuff and that's when I watched it and I was just like, whoa. But yeah, that was a long time ago. What was that? 2010?
Mm,
I think that
yeah.
movie came out in 2010. God damn, dude, 12 years. Well, I mean, never mind. People make sequels. We had a freaking Coming to America sequel like last year. So
Yeah.
it the it's all it's all fucked. Hollywood's fucked. Stop making sequels and prequels. Just do something original.
I really I feel bad because I wanted Coming to America 2 to be good.
I am hate it, but yeah, I mean, I understand what you mean. But yeah, that's all they talked about for 20th Century Studios. Now we're gonna talk about good old Pixar. Trey, you like Inside Out?
I remember watching it and enjoying it.
Okay, well, get ready for Inside Out 2: Bing Bong's Revenge coming out summer 2024. I'm just kidding. I wish that was a tagline. I just imagine like Bing Bong, like just fucking haunting Riley, like sleep paralysis her, like just like hovering over her bed and she can't do shit. Now that's an idea. That's an idea
Sleep
for a movie.
paralysis isn't a joke, dude.
Yeah, that's an idea for a movie. Again, trademark dibs. It's my idea. You can't have that, and you can't
you
have my Marvel Pokemon Snap idea.
you need to start writing this shit down, dude.
I should. Why would I write it down when it's just recorded on this technology we have? See,
Holy shit.
that's right, everybody. That's right. But yeah, no. Inside Out 2 is back. It's gonna follow Riley as a teenager. Bill Hader, who played as like Fear, and Mindy Kang, who played as like Discuss, they're not gonna come back though because they were like, I want more fucking money, and Disney's like, nah, we want to give you money. So they're like, well, screw you, we're not coming back.
Hmm.
So they lost two of the emotions, but it's okay. Actually, no, it's
Man,
not okay,
no,
because
it's not. It's Bill Hader and Mindy Kaling. Mindy Kal- I can never say her last name right.
no, I understand. But yeah, but like I was gonna say, actually, Disgust and Fear would be ideal for a teenager because that's when those are heavy emotions for a teenager.
Yeah.
Disney, you fucked up. You need to pay them money. Get
Hmm.
them. In fact, you know what? We're boycotting right now. Hashtag boycott Inside Out 2.
Yep.
Doing it
Big
now.
Mama's Revenge. Bing Bong. Return of the Bing Bong.
Did you say Big Mama's Revenge?
Yes, I don't know.
It's not Big Mama's house, damn it. In fact, did you know they made three of those movies? I didn't even know there was a part three.
Yeah, dude, the one with his son, right?
Yeah, dude, I was like, what?
And the only reason I know that is because I was scrolling through comedy movies on Netflix, and I was like, why?
Dude,
Oh,
it didn't
poor,
even
poor
deserve a
Martin
sequel.
Lawrence.
It
Poor
didn't.
Martin Lawrence.
I know, man. I know. Okay, anyways, moving on. In addition to Inside Out 2, they announced a movie, Elemental, where it just follows Ember, who's made of fire, and my phone turned off. Wake, who consists of water. Now, Wake looks very much like Osmosis Jones. I saw Osmosis Jones trending on Twitter, and I was just like, oh shit, Disney bought Osmosis Jones, and they showed like concept art for this, and it's just like, that's not Osmosis Jones. That's just something else that looks like Osmosis Jones.
Oh, man, you know how happy I would be or whatever if we got an Osmosis Jones too.
You want to know one of the most fucked up things I read on the internet?
No,
I'm gonna tell you
no.
anyways. It's a
Only
fanfic.
because you said
It's a
off the
fanfic.
internet.
It's a fanfic. All right. No, I'm not gonna get into the details, but here's a plot. Here's a plot synopsis.
Okay.
It's like Osmosis Jones, but it's Osmosis and Drix versus COVID-19. I'll just leave it at that. It's fucking insane. Oh, can we not say that no more? I don't care.
God, dude, I was not expecting that at all.
Now that's a sequel idea.
Oh yeah.
I'd watch that. You don't even have to call it that. Just like say like Rovid 18. Like we know what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's great.
All right, then there's talk about this movie called Elio. Again, this is all from Pixar stuff, and it follows a bookish kid who makes contact with aliens, and the aliens are like, "Oh, this is the ambassador of Earth," and they take him to his alien planet. But the thing is, he's what is that? Introvert? When you're just like, leave me alone. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, he's an
Introvert.
introvert. So yeah, so hilarity ensues from this
Yeah,
cringe. I mean, like that poor kid.
yeah. I get it.
Bunch of introvert kids are not gonna watch this movie. I hope they know that. Like they're not. And then finally from Pixar, they talk about Win or Lose, which is a Disney Plus animated series made by Pixar, and it's just about like a middle school softball team. That's it.
Okay. Is
They
is
didn't
that the
announce.
Disney Plus?
Yeah, so it's Disney Plus. It it kind of looks like a PG home movies. Remember home movies with Coach
Yeah, that's
McGurk?
what. Really weird.
Oh, I mean, no, not really. Like I'm just saying because there's like a coach and kids. So I was just like,
Yeah. No. Okay.
home movies. It's not drawn that style. It's a Pixar movie. All right. It's
Okay. Yeah.
it's drawn like fucking like the Toy Story kid, Andy and Bonnie and Riley from inside. It's drawn like that.
Maybe they'll have powers like in Shaolin Soccer.
Maybe they will. Maybe they will. Okay. I'll talk about this. I've never been to Disney theme parks, but people care about them.
I have.
You have which one? California or
Uh,
Florida?
Florida.
Is it like was it literally the magical place, the most magical place on earth? Like when you walked up and you saw that castle, did you start fucking crying?
No,
I mean, you could be honest.
I kind of don't want to be.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take that. No, I'm just saying because like everyone I've talked to that says that they've been over there, even like grown ass men, they're all like,
Dude, no, straight up, it was one of the most magical times of my life. It was fucking fantastic.
okay, then maybe you'll like this, and maybe you'll be like, man, I need to go back. All
I
right.
do want to go back.
So Avengers Campus at Disneyland's like California Adventure Park, they're gonna get a multiverse themed attraction where a variant of Thanos, King Thanos, like shows up and he's just like, yeah, I won in my universe, and then like there's like a whole attraction, like a whole little story on the theme park. I don't know. You got like do rides, spend money. Like, how can we defeat King Thanos? It's just Thanos, but he's got like that crown, like that Biggie Smalls wears in that like iconic photo. It's kind of like that, and
Oh yeah,
like
he's a comic book character. I know exactly who he is.
okay, yeah, 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 and then like freaking he's also got like a white beard,
Yeah,
like the pirate white beard. So like yeah, I
yeah,
mean that's what it is. It,
yeah.
loo-
You sold me on King Thanos, dude. That's fucking cool.
it looks cool. He looks like you can look up the concept art like online. It looks pretty cool actually. It looks pretty dope. And then let me see. Mandalorian and Grogu will start wandering around Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland like in Florida around mid-November. But again, you really don't care about Star Wars, but you like Mandalorian, all right?
I do like Mandalorian, and I'm like trying to imagine how Grogu's gonna be going around
Dude,
because
that's
you
what
know you
I was
hear
thinking
about it.
too. Like, how is this
Yeah,
gonna work?
yeah, if he's gonna have him like in the floating egg thing, and how they're gonna do that.
Yeah, dude, that's like pretty like interesting. Um, and what used to be Splash Mountain is now called Taina's Bayou Adventure from The Princess and the Frog. You ever see that movie?
hmm
So,
I enjoyed it.
dude, I enjoyed that movie too, man. A lot of people don't talk about that movie. That was a good movie, but yeah,
It's like it was one of their last like
actual animated movies,
yeah, yeah.
not like this 3D animated stuff, but actually like hand drawn.
hmm
They need to bring that back.
There's some cool shit.
Okay. Um, again, they're Tron's back again. They're back, baby, again for the second time's presentation. Who likes Tron at Disney? Who's doing this?
And see, I don't have anything against Tron. It's just like I don't know why they keep trying to bring it back after the last time. They did a good job the last time, but like that was a long time ago already.
All I'm saying is, like, a very small portion of people gave a fuck about Tron in the 80s, and then again, a very small group of people gave a fuck about Tron Legacy. Stop trying to make Tron a thing.
The Kingdom Heart fans.
Yeah, it's not even fetch, but yeah, it's like a light cycle run at Disney World's Magic Kingdom Park. I don't know where that is. I think that might be out of not America. And Disney Cruise is gonna have an Aladdin theme, which I guess that's okay. I'm just like when I think of a cruise ship like a theme, I don't think Aladdin. That's all I'm saying. I think sand, maybe like an elephant for some reason, a carpet, but I just don't think water when I think Aladdin. That's all I'm saying.
There's there's sands on beaches.
Touche, Trey. Touche. All right, very good. Then Frozen's getting attractions at Hong Kong Disneyland, Tokyo Disneyland, and Disneyland Paris. Paris is also getting a Tangled attraction. No doubt you're probably it's like an escape room, but like you're just climbing her fucking hair for
I was gonna
an
say, but
hour.
you're just caught in her hair for fucking 2 hours.
Yeah, that's the escape room. You're just tangled in that hair. It's just like good luck.
God,
Again,
dude, that'd be terrifying
that's
and
a,
disgusting.
yep, that's another idea. It's all mine. Dibs. That's three ideas. We're on our way. We're gonna be rich. I'm gonna email all these to John Disney or whoever owns Disney. I think that's
John
his name.
Disney.
Yeah, John
Yeah,
Disney.
you're right.
Disney World's Magic Kingdom Park is also adding an Encanto area, a Coco area, and a Villains area. Oh no. Just kidding. This is not real. I'm just saying this so that my wife doesn't get any ideas. All right. She fucking loves those movies, so yeah, that's all
Okay.
it is. Yeah,
Okay.
that just kidding. That's not a real thing. Magic Kingdom's not a real place. Encanto area and Coco area are not being added to this place. All right, cool,
Yeah. All right.
excellent. All right,
I'm ex- I'm excited.
yes, excited for nothing because none of that's happening.
Exactly.
Great.
Still super excited though.
I mean, yeah, I mean, whatever. Disney Animation though, they're like, hey, check this out. We got Zootopia Plus. You furries are gonna love this shit. November 9th. That's a tagline right there. It's not, but it should be. I mean, they
Yeah.
won't.
Yes, that's what it's for.
They won't do that. And then they talked about an animated series called, I'm gonna butcher this. It's called Iwaju, and it's a futuristic version of Nigeria, and that's gonna hit Disney Plus in 2023. Yeah, I don't have an opinion on it because it's a new
That's
thing.
yeah, I was gonna say that's actually a new concept.
Oh hell yeah, that's a new thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then they got another look at Strange World, which is an animated movie coming out in November. It's kind of like those sci-fi popes from the 1950s, but like a movie, an animated movie. I think Jake Gyllenhaal's in it. It is. I just looked it up,
Okay.
and that's also original. Like that's an original movie, but it's
Mhm.
also not at the same time because it's kind of like an homage to something that already exists. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. But
which
still,
I mean, I
it's
would.
something that hasn't. It's something that hasn't really been given an homage. So does that make sense?
Yeah, but this is real, but also kind of not. This is real. This is new, but also not new at the same time. It's a new animated musical movie, so kind of like Frozen, kind of like Coco, kind of like Encanto. The recent Disney movies. It's called Wish, and like have you ever wished upon a star?
Like me personally,
Yeah,
or just sang the song,
I mean both, I guess.
not at the same time.
I have. I wished upon a
But yes
star
to
one
both.
time because of that B.O.B. song, featuring Haley Williams. I could really use a wish right now. That song. Great song. B.O.B. come back. We need you. Hip hop needs you. Just kidding. Stay away. You only have a
You just
few good
like
songs.
unlocked. You just unlocked like a bunch of memories from like 8, 9 years ago.
That's
God.
the song was okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyways,
yeah. I just didn't think I would ever hear it again in my life.
but yeah, so like Wish is about that fucking star. That star you wish upon. What if it came to
for
Earth?
for
And
a split second, I said that fuck. I thought you said that fucking song.
oh, the movie's about that song.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. That whole story that B.O.B. raps in that song. That's
Disney movie.
that's the movie, dude. Hell yeah. I'm all in. That's idea number 4. Fuck it. Right? That's fourth idea. Let's go. But no, it's about that one star that you wish upon, and um, Tudyk. Alan Tudyk's in it, and that one girl from West Side Story that can sing really well is in it too. Did you ever see that movie, West Side Story?
The new one?
Yeah,
I did not, but I remember seeing the trailers. I think I know who you're talking about.
it was phenomenal. It was pretty good, man.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I actually liked it like pretty hardcore. And speaking of like, you know, that was like a live action movie, because all West Side Stories, to my knowledge, has been live action.
Hmm.
But we're talking about now Disney live action. So here we go. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's just start this off. Let's start this off hot right now. If you're
Okay.
upset by the skin tone of this little girl who's a fucking little mermaid, you might be a fucking cunt.
Yep. Yep. I mean, there's no other way to put that shit, man. Like, I saw
Who
the trailer,
cares? Yeah.
I,
And
and
the,
I gotta chill, dude.
yeah, dude, I got a shield too, dude. And I was just like, for a split second, you also see Flounder there, like just like a silhouette, and I was just like, "Oh shit, man, is this little mermaid? This is Flounder? Let's fucking go!" And then like she hit those like high notes in that song, and dude,
Yeah.
that's what gave me chills. And like, this is good, this is good. But for all you people out there that are really fucking coping and seething about this, who cares? It's just Who cares? Mermaids aren't even real. Again,
Hmm.
who gives a damn? But yeah, dude. Melissa McCarthy is Ursula. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm on board with this movie, but like for me personally, Disney live action movies are very 50-50.
Yep.
So like I kind of need to see more. Like, and by more, I need to see Ursula.
You straight up, you straight up just, I did not know that, and that put my expectations for this movie down really hard.
Because of Melissa McCarthy.
Yes,
That's
Ursula.
understandable. But
Ursula is one of my favorite like Disney villains and stuff like that. She's funny and mean, and I do not want the chick from Ghostbusters as Ursula.
she's also an identity theft.
Shut up, dude. I hate that movie too, man.
Okay.
God damn it. I had to watch that shit like a month ago, and
What, you
I
had
was
to
like,
watch it?
I was at my friend's house. It's not like I could be like, hey, man, change this shit.
I mean, you could have. Like,
God, Jason Bateman's fine. He's fine.
yeah,
Melissa
dude.
McCarthy makes me hate her with every fiber of my being. I guess that's what she's supposed to do, but like, I don't know. She plays that character in other movies too, and it pisses me off.
From what I understand,
Oh
she's in
god.
that one show called I think it's White Lotus or something like that. Apparently, she's really good in it. So maybe she's gotten less a- alienated to some people. But yeah, like I do need to see more of this movie before I'm like, oh, okay, I'll watch this movie. Like, be truthful.
Damn, that was an on the podcast revelation for me. I had no idea that Melissa McCarthy was playing Ursula, and that seriously fucked it up for me.
I actually have to look it up because online were saying like Megan Thee Stallion or Nicki Minaj, one of them was gonna be like Ursula, and I had to like fact check that. You know?
Yeah, I would have right away. You're not gonna get one of your iconic villains or whatever and have somebody who's never acted.
Yeah. I think Nicki Minaj was in a movie though. I think so.
That doesn't mean she acted, bro.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. So people over there in attendance got a first glimpse of the Snow White live action movie, and again, it's another singer from West Side Story. That movie just that movie just made a bunch of stars out of like actors because apparently
Man,
Disney's
that
like
that
getting
good?
business. Yeah, man. But yeah, it stars West Side Story's Rachel Zegler as Snow White, and Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, is the Wicked Witch, the evil witch.
Hmm.
And apparently there's like a battle scene that they showed them. I'm just like, what? I don't remember a battle scene of Snow White. They did show no the seven dwarves though, you know. But
Oh yeah.
but yeah, like that was like the thing. It was just like, whoa, what's going on here? And apparently it looked good, but again, we're probably not gonna see this till probably like next year or something. So they could all just be lying. They could be like, hey, let's just lie online. So it could have sucked. So,
Yeah.
but that's also the thing. Whenever you get a sneak peek of something and you're a part of that one small group, you're gonna say it's good, whether it's good or not. You know what I mean? Because it's that hype, that like that
And
serotonin like hit.
yeah, and D23 is it's all for journalists and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, to mine. Actually, no, the public could buy tickets,
Really?
a limited number, but yeah,
Yeah, good for them.
good for them. Then they showed a new
But
trailer for Hocus Pocus 2.
oh, I'm excited for that one. Only as a fan. I'm not expecting it to be a fantastic movie. I'm not expecting it to be amazing, but I love Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, they all love Hocus Pocus 2, and I even told my wife, I'm like, hey, what if it sucks? And it's just like, then we'll just won't watch it ever again and just stick to the first one. Like,
Yeah,
that's a
even
good way to think about it.
yeah. Even then, the first one's not an amazing movie. It's just a fun, good movie, like movie to watch and just put on.
Exactly. But you know what? Dude, they look great, right?
Yeah, dude. I am not a fan of Sarah Jessica Parker in anything other than Hocus Pocus.
I'm about to say I'm not a fan of Sarah Jessica Parker unless it's Sex in the City. I'm just like, hell yeah, Trey. Mr. Big, let's fucking go. I just can't. I never watch Sex in the City. I don't even know why I know that much.
Because you
Mr.
watched it.
Mr. Big's a character though, for real. You know why
Watch
they
it
call
because
him
of
Mr.
his
Big?
big. Is it because of his penis?
Yeah, it is.
Jesus.
I was gonna make like a joke, a witty joke, but I couldn't I couldn't think of anything. It's his
Whoa.
penis.
Either way, they look fantastic. Bette Midler, I
The other
forgot the other
girl,
girl's name.
yeah, the other girl, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll definitely watch this, and it comes out like very soon, September 30th.
Do you remember like rumors of this going around like fucking 10, 12 years ago?
Yeah, I remember this. Like, I I can't believe it. Like, it's
Yeah,
actually real.
it's weird, man. Like we got a Hocus Pocus too.
I know. It's crazy. You know what else is crazy?
Mm.
Mufasa's getting a prequel movie to The Lion King, like the live action Lion King.
Now see, this is more news I did not know about. I
I'm not on board with this. I'm not okay with this. For one,
Well,
it's
wait
good.
for the live action.
Yeah, the live action Lion King movie. So this is a live action movie, but it's a prequel about an orphaned Mufasa who becomes king. I didn't know Mufasa was an orphan. What's going on here? What is this?
When you said that, an orphan Mufasa becomes king. I heard the Lion King song, in the background.
Insert that in. Just insert it in.
I'm going to.
Go ahead. Go ahead. It's fine. But yeah, I mean, I I didn't even like the live action Lion King movie.
I
Again,
didn't see it. I didn't see it. As soon as I heard how bad it was and how I
it's
heard the big complaint was that all the animals looked kind of deadpan all the time.
yeah, they do. There's no like expressions because they're not animated. Well, they are, but
Yeah,
not really. Yeah, so
yeah.
it is what it is. Peter Pan and Wendy. We're getting, we're getting another live action Peter Pan movie. Jude Law is Captain Hook. Um, Jude Law's fine, but nah, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna hard pass on this.
I was never a big fan of Peter Pan. That was like the one movie I didn't want to watch.
You talking about like the movie or Hook was good? Robin
The Hook
Williams.
was fantastic, but
Yeah,
I'm talking like Disney, Disney cartoon movies.
yeah,
I think Peter Pan was always the one that like collected dust in our little VHS set.
yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fair because like I really don't care for it either. And then I can't believe this. Again, why are they doing this? They're remaking the Haunted Mansion movie. Remember the Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy?
Okay, so the one reason why I liked my trip to Disney World so much or whatever was because I got to go to the Haunted Mansion, and it was the one thing I've been wanting to do like ever since I found out there was a Haunted Mansion. Uh, that is the coolest shit I've ever been a part like seen. It was so awesome,
Wow.
but I've never seen that fucking Eddie Murphy movie.
Well, apparently it's not that great, but this might be good. Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
So there you go. Maybe they're just trying to make up for that other Haunted Mansion movie. But that's Disney live action. And
That's cool though. Jamie Lee Curtis in a Haunted Mansion movie. Sweet. I like Jamie Lee Curtis and everything she does.
hell yeah, dude, I'm all for it. Okay, now Lucasfilms. Majority of this is Star Wars, so I'll just like start with the non-Star Wars thing. Indiana Jones 5 is coming next year, June 30th. It's going to be Harrison Ford's very last movie. And it looks like again they showed footage to the crowd over there. Looks like Mad Mikkelsen is a villain, and
Oh, cool.
it looks like he's a Nazi, just like
Hell yeah. Mads
so.
Mikkelsen is the classic Nazi.
So and it also looks like there's like a new female character, and it looks like Indiana Jones' granddaughter. So there you go. There's no Shia LaBeouf in this movie.
Thank heavens. Wait, does that mean that's Shia LaBeouf's daughter?
Most likely, maybe, unless he had another kid. I don't know, dude. But yeah. Apparently Harrison Ford is very emotional. It's just like, yeah, this is my last ride, you know. And then
Yeah, yeah. I think what did he say that don't you ever ask me to fall again for you or something like that?
yeah,
Or to
some
fall for you again or something like that?
yeah, it's just something like that. But yeah, man, I mean, I'll watch. I'm definitely gonna watch this the opening night, Indiana Jones 5, just because out of respect for Mr. Harrison
It's
Ford's craft.
that and well, I'm a giant Indiana Jones fan. I love the first three movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Not
don't say that.
okay.
Don't.
Okay, I won't bring it. I won't bring it up. I won't bring it up. I'll bring up the other thing that you didn't say. I am, of course, talking about the Young Adventures of Indiana Jones, the TV show. Right?
Exactly.
All right, great.
No, yeah, yeah. That's the. I am a fan of that one. I'm not.
Okay,
I saw
great.
like 3 episodes. I did see like 3 episodes though.
I never watched it. I was just like confused as a kid. Like, is this canon? Is this not canon? I don't know.
I did. He
Anyways,
was. It was named after the dog.
there we go. uh, Star Wars, Tales of the Jedi. 6 original CGI animated shorts that talk about various Jedi's, Ahsoka, Count Dooku, I think Qui-Gon Jinn, in the same animation style as Clone Wars. I'll probably watch
I,
that.
that yeah, I actually would check that out too. I'm okay. So I keep saying I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I think I am a Star Wars fan just because I know a lot of the shit about Star Wars and I think it's super interesting. But I don't think the aesthetic is cool. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
I
Yeah,
don't want a lightsaber. I don't think the cloaks are cool. They look like bums. Jedi's look like bums. There, I said it.
I mean, someone would say monks, but you're not wrong. They look like bums too.
Now I just feel like I insulted monks. Thanks, Andy.
It's okay. No monks are listening, but if you are listening, thank you for listening. Show your other monk friends.
um, but yeah, I did Count Dooku. Cool backstory.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, like if they get like someone that sounds like Christopher Lee, like spot
Ah,
on, I'll be like, hell yeah, let's do it.
yes.
Miss that man.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm all in for that one. That sounds cool.
And then Star Wars: The Bad Batch. I never watched season 1, but basically, The Bad Batch is a show about rogue clone troopers that happened after the Clone Wars. Apparently, it's really good. It has to be good. They made a season 2, and that's what that is. I mean, like
Do,
again, I never watched it. Maybe I should, but
do
like,
they still all look the same?
yeah, like because they're all clones. So
Uh, But they all have like different haircuts and stuff like that,
yeah, they
right?
got
I
like different
remember they differ.
scars, different
Yeah.
beards. One of them has an Italian mustache. I'm just kidding. If I was writing the show, one of them would have an Italian mustache, and he'd go by Luigi, just to be different.
Why does that guy look like that? That's Luigi. Just fucking ignore him and don't comment on it.
Exactly. And then they got fans over there got a glimpse of, I guess it's like art or like pictures. There's a new live action Star Wars show called Skeleton Crew, which is just about a group of younglings lost in space. So it's Lost in Space but Star Wars. And
Oh,
instead of like a robot saying danger, danger, Will Robinson, it's Jude Law again. Man, Jude Law's it's ranking all this Disney movies,
I
Disney
was gonna
money.
I was gonna say he finally decided to just
Yeah,
kind of jump into all this Disney stuff at once.
yeah, dude. I mean, he was a Captain Marvel too. That
Oh,
Captain
that's
Marvel
right.
movie,
That's
yeah.
right. That's
So
right. Yeah.
so it's probably like, yeah, I'll get more of this money. Then live action Ahsoka show starring Rosario Dawson.
I love
Uh,
Rosario Dawson.
don't we all? I mean, she's great.
Yeah.
And that's coming to Disney Plus 2023. They showed off like kind of like images. We did get trailers for Andor, which yeah, I guess. Andor is a character from Rogue One. It's just like, check this out. This is what I did before Rogue One. I mean, it just kind of gives you like, I'm gonna watch this show just because it expands the universe. Like, it has really nothing to do with Jedi's or Imperials or Rebels. It's just like, yeah, man, I was just trying to make it in this crazy ass galaxy, you know?
Yeah.
So I'll
Yeah.
definitely give it a shot. And of course, Mandalorian season 3. There is a trailer. I have not watched it yet, but truthfully, I don't even want to watch the trailer because I already know I'm gonna watch this shit.
That makes sense. I'm probably gonna watch the trailer just because I have a habit of doing that shit, but I get that
Yeah,
because I
dude.
totally am gonna watch it too anyway.
Yeah, I already know I'm gonna watch this, so like I'm not gonna watch trailer, but yeah, and that comes next year. They didn't give an exact date. Okay, we finally made it to the nitty gritty. This is a lot. This is a lot, man. And we're talking about Marvel. It's Marvel, baby.
It's Marvel.
And truth be told, a lot of this stuff was already kind of announced at San Diego Comic Con.
Hmm.
So we probably won't just like hit on this because we already kind of talked about it. Like Daredevil Born Again. Again, shooting next year, 18 episodes. Daredevil will also show up in She-Hulk. That's it. That's all they talked about with Daredevil. Echo,
Cool.
they showed a trailer. Again, we did. People don't. A lot of these are not online, and you do see Native American imagery and the return of the Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, and he has an eye patch. So I guess if you saw Hawkeye, you know why he has an eye patch. I mean, you could probably put two and two together if I say eye patch and Hawkeye. You could probably guess what happened. Maybe not the way you think, but the end result, yeah, you can't figure out what happened. Okay, and then Loki season 2 got a trailer. Again, we didn't see it. One of
Uh,
the major news from it though was I'm gonna butcher this name. I apologize. Ki Yu Wan, who plays a short round from Indiana Jones, will be in the
mhm.
cast, and he was also in the very excellent movie, probably the best movie I've seen so far this year. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Is that available anywhere to watch it?
You have this video on demand it.
Shit, okay.
I think it's gonna be on Amazon Prime. I'll look it up. I think it's gonna hit some streaming service like next month or this month. But that movie is excellent.
I do want to watch it.
It's a fantastic movie, and I'm glad. Like, it's just crazy to me that he like retired from acting. He was just doing like stuff like behind the scenes and does this movie and it's just like boom, I want this guy. He's great, and he is fantastic in this movie.
Cool.
Everything, everywhere, all at once. But yeah, he's in Loki season 2, and I think that's awesome. Can't wait to see that. And then one thing that's new, but we knew existed, is Armor Wars, and that's gonna
So
pick
that is a whole thing then, huh?
what?
Armor Wars. I keep on hearing about it, but then I find stuff that looks like it was just like a Photoshop picture made by some kid. You know.
Um, it kind of looks like that, yeah. But basically, Armor Wars, yeah. Pe- it was announced a long time ago. They didn't say anything at the San Diego Comic Con this year, so they're like, "Oh shit, it's canceled." But no, they were like, "No, it's not canceled. It's still happening. Taking place after Secret Wars. It's gonna be like the fallout of it. Also, the fallout of Ironheart.
Hmm.
Now, the Armor Wars in the comics, it's like all these people are fighting for Tony Stark's tech. So that's what I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be.
I
Which
mean, it makes sense. He's not around anymore, so.
exactly. And then Secret Invasion got its first trailer, which you could watch online right now. Secret Invasion, and it looks super serious.
Yep. That was the most not Marvel trailer I've seen in a long ass time.
Exactly. It looks like a fucking like an action show, like Reacher or like Sons of Anarchy. Like it just looks like it looks like an action show. It looks like 24,
Yep.
and it's just like it looks super serious. So of course I'm gonna watch it. Samuel L. Jackson, maybe he'll finally get the okay to say the F word. Maybe. I'm just
But
saying.
then he's gonna stop being Nick Fury and start being Sam Jackson.
All I'm saying is, you watch all these Marvel movies and TV shows. Every time someone says the F word, it cuts off or like something happens, so they don't say the word. Maybe this will be the show where he gets to say the F word in all its glorious uncensoredness.
Right?
So maybe it looks good though. Then Ironheart again, I think is pretty cool. Anthony Ramos will play as the Hood, and it is going to be a show of tech versus magic, which I think is badass.
That is very cool.
And she will debut, of course, in Wakanda Forever. Wakanda Forever actually got a new trailer. It didn't hit online yet, but that's what they showed off over there. But I mean, I'm already gonna watch it already.
Of course.
Yeah, so that's what that is. Werewolf by Night. Again, we knew this was coming, and it looks
Man,
pretty good.
that trailer, Andy. So happy. Did you see what I saw?
It's black and white.
No, did you see in the trailer there was a little Easter egg?
What, Man Thing?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
a
fucking Man Thing.
I'm a Swamp Thing fan, to be honest with you.
The fuck's the difference? You can be a Swamp Thing fan and still fucking see Man Thing and be like, hey, Man Thing's in a movie.
Eh, I don't know, man. Swamp Thing's a scientist.
Swamp Thing is a fucking hippie, dude. I saw Harley Quinn.
Oh, dude, I love that episode. He he's so chilled. Like, yeah, man, you could do the green. It's so easy. Nah, That's a great show. We should have mentioned that off the top also.
I
Harley Quinn.
forgot to. Yeah, I forgot to talk about that. I just finished up the new season, so
That's a funny ass show. But yeah, I actually really do like that episode. Swamp Thing bang Nora Freeze, man. Come on. That's like just like hilarious. Makes no sense, but it's who cares? That show's so wacky.
yeah, I was gonna say in that show it makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah. But no, Werewolf by Night looks great. It's black and white aesthetic. It's that classic game of werewolf literally where it is just like one of you's a werewolf or a monster and it's just like wackiness ensues probably. So like it comes out in about a month, October 7th. So
Yeah,
don't wait too
the
long.
trailer's real Alfred Hitchcocky.
It is, man.
It's super cool.
Definitely seek that out. And the Marvels had like a little trailer that showed Kamala Khan, Monica Rambeau, Carol Danvers. They're fighting together. Comes out next year, July 28th, 2023. Um, that's it, really. People don't like that. People don't like that Captain Marvel because they're assholes. Stop being assholes. Stop being cunts. How many times am I gonna say that in this episode? Stop being toxic, you fandoms.
Not enough times because it's never gonna stop.
Exactly. And let's see, we're almost done here, man. Let's see what I'll hit up right now. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania kicks off Phase 5 next year, February 17th, and they showed a whole another scene over there. We're probably not gonna do a trailer for this till probably around November, just in time for Black Panther.
Yeah,
But I'm pretty excited about it.
me too.
And
I'm really excited at them going really hard into the whole multiverse thing. It just
exactly.
gets better and better.
And I'm all for Bill Murray's in that movie too. Never forget that. Bill Murray's in it.
Fuck. Weird.
It is weird. And they announced that Matt Shackham, who made directed WandaVision, is going to direct the Fantastic Four movie. They didn't say no cast announcement. They didn't say nothing, no date. So that's all it is. Actually, they did say a date, November 8th, 2024. So there we go. So cast announcement is probably sometime next year at this point.
I don't want to watch it unless Mr. Fantastic,
You mean John
John
Krasinski?
Krasinski.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, that's fair. And then Thunderbolts. I'll talk about Thunderbolts first before I talk about the last movie. I'm going out of order in this news just because like that last thing I'm gonna mention just shook me to my core. But yeah, Thunderbolts lineup was revealed. It's gonna be Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, played by what's her face from Seinfeld.
Louise Dreyfus.
Yes, yes,
I can
and
never remember her first name.
exactly, but she's great. But yeah, Ghost, Red Guardian's back from the Black Widow movie. Hell yeah, and
Oh
Ghost
yeah.
is from Ant-Man 2.
Hmm.
Black Widow, which is just literally Liana, Lay, Leona. I don't know her name. That's one of those.
Florence Pugh. Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh. No, that's how I say her name. Florence Pugh. Pew pew. And let's
I,
see, what?
I got you.
I'm sorry. She has a great name. Oh, Winter Soldier, which is surprising.
Yeah,
And
that was a curveball for me.
yep. U.S. Agent, which is that not Captain America guy,
Fuck that guy.
John Walker. I think that's his name,
Yeah.
his character name.
Yeah.
And then Taskmaster. And people have put this out online that Taskmaster's um like helmet actually looks like a skull this time.
Hmm.
And people aren't sure if it's actually that same girl from Black Widow. It might be an actual man this time. I don't know. We don't know yet. They just announced the characters in the movie, but yeah, dude, Thunderbolts, not bad lineup.
Yeah, I love David Harbour. I love Florence Pugh. Is it Jessica Louise Dreyfus?
I
Julia Louise Dreyfus.
There we go. Yo, watch
Mhm.
Seinfeld. Oh, I'm Jerry Seinfeld. I'm sorry, that's a bad impression. I love that. I did watch that show a lot. I like that. I did watch that show a lot growing up, and like I kind of didn't understand it because I was like a kid and a teenager. I'm pretty sure if I watch it now, it'll probably be different for me. But I'm too afraid because what if I hate it? You know what I mean?
I never watched it. I couldn't.
Okay.
No. and Sebastian Stan. I like all those actors, and seeing them together would be awesome.
Yep. And finally, the last bit of news. This shook me to my core. Captain America: New World Order, but it's gonna have Tim Blake Nelson, who played as that brainy dude from Incredible Hulk. He's gonna come back finally as the leader. That one
Oh
loose end
shit!
thread from the Incredible Hulk movie.
From like 20 years ago.
Yeah, almost 20 years ago. I think that movie came out in like 2008, 2009.
Yeah, dude. Whoa.
You're we're finally getting a payoff from that.
That's ridiculous. The Edward Norton Hulk's random ass loose thread or whatever is coming back almost what, at least 15 years later.
Yeah, dude, it's insane. And like there is gonna be no um there is gonna be no Winter Soldier since he's probably gonna do Thunderbolts. But in Captain America and the Winter Soldier the Disney Plus show, uh Sam Wilson's friend Joaquin, oh yeah, Joaquin Torres, who was like his Mexican friend, he becomes a Falcon in the comics. So maybe he'll become the Falcon in this. And then,
Cool.
but the most another interesting thing though, Isaiah Bradley, the Super Soldier Captain America, the old man, he's gonna be in this movie. So I'm just like, are you gonna get two Captain Americas in a sense?
That'd be sick,
I'm
dude.
pretty excited. And apparently, like, take this for a grain of salt from some place I read on the internet. Apparently, this is like setting up some kind of Hulk event in the future because it's like the leader is a Hulk villain,
That's true.
and you know the Hulk was also made part because of Super Soldier Serum. So I mean, we'll see what happens. But like, yeah, that just like blew me away. That was like probably like the most surprising thing I heard from this whole malarkey of a event.
That was news from your mouth to me. That I did not know that. That's ridiculous.
Excellent. Well, other than that, that will do it for D23. We just ran it off. You're welcome. You got four great ideas, but they're my ideas. You stay away from them, all right?
Hmm.
And
There you go, guys. You got about an hour and a half of us rambling about D23. That way you don't have to watch any of that.
yeah, you don't. We just did it for you.
Yeah, we did the play by play. You guys now know every single sordid detail about Disney and their plan to take over the world in the next 10 years.
The next 100 years be Disney 200.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's right. Man, I can't believe Disney is 100 years old, man. That's crazy.
I grew up with all that stuff. I love Disney.
Yeah, we all love Disney, whether we all like to admit it or not. Other than that, stay tuned for more on the YouTube channel. We're gonna go and do our plugs right now. It's pretty
Yeah,
late, but yeah, we're gonna stay tuned for the YouTube channel. We're gonna get some videos, content up for you pretty soon, actually. So like and subscribe on YouTube to Good Content Universe. Again, like and follow Too Good Content Universe on Facebook, and then over the Instagram page again because it's just so wacky and long. Follow underscore good underscore content underscore universe on Instagram if you would kindly. And you can follow me on Twitter at AndyCon77, Andy Lives. And Trey, where can they find you?
I am on Twitter as TreyPewPew. I'm on Twitch at TreyPewPew, and I'm on Instagram at TreyPewPew. Don't forget about the Too Good Content Universe Facebook page. We still do post links and stuff up there, even though we don't talk as much as we should.
Well,
But
like I don't want to spam, but yeah, I would definitely just share links to like stuff we do. That's it.
yeah, yeah, we'll share the links and stuff like there. Whatever we, if you want an easy place to find them, they're on there. I'll be streaming again very soon. Oh, this isn't a stream. I don't have to tell you guys when I'm gonna stream because you could be listening to this a month from now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. And yeah, I only have to promote the YouTube video by that thing. Yeah, you probably just look on YouTube right now. There's probably a video that's new to you there. So there you go.
Exactly. There you go. So if you happen to see our awesome video on Kotaku's list of, I said Kotaku,
Kotaku.
Kotaku.
I
Kotaku's list of the 10 best Dragon Ball movies, where the four of them were not even Dragon Ball movies. Go check that out.
Yeah, man. It's pretty good old fun. If you like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, definitely check that out. Check out Trey's streams, and look forward to some wacky videos I had down the pipeline. October is gonna be a huge month. I feel we always say that, but I actually have a good feeling this year we're gonna have a lot of
Yeah,
fun during October.
I I think we're gonna be doing some cool stuff. I've got maybe 3 more games I can stream or whatever already downloaded, and there's some really cool stuff that I want to purchase to play. Some spooky stuff.
Excellent. And other than that, wish upon a star and have a great night.
Yeah. Good night, everyone, and
Oh wait,
thanks
wait,
for
wait!
listening.
I just
What?
realized it. We didn't mention the Queen. She's gone.
Who?